Hello. It's your boy Chip, and we're here and ready for another market analysis, right? I just want to thank you all for tuning in for my recent post, and I just, I will continue to do this for the people, if you could like, subscribe, look at those past analysis. Those analyses are still valid. So let's get into it today. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to look at USD CHF. We're going to look at GBP CAD, and we're going to look at USD NOK. So as we know about the drone attack in Saudi Arabia and such, and there's a lot of tension that's happening over in the Middle Eastern area. So there's going to be a lot of movement with the oil and the CAD and the NOK this week, right? So let's jump right into it, man. What I want to also do is I'm going to go over a different type of analysis, right? Today I'm going to go over a little level to level trading. Let's get into it. All right. So I'm gonna start from my weekly, right? Even if, matter of fact, I'll go to my monthly. I'll box in the monthly. Let's do that. Okay. Box in this monthly. But now I want to find levels, right? So I'm gonna go to my weekly and I'm gonna get my rectangle. What I'm gonna be plotting are strong support, resistance areas. They're called key levels, right? So I'm gonna be going over a little bit of key levels. We have a strong key level at this area, right? Price rejecting at these areas, right? Showing some keys. We've got another key level. See, plotting those your support and resistance on your monthly, right? Doing the box in from the monthly, it shows these levels. It shows where there's support and resistance. So we came to a resistance, right? Awesome. I see another level here. See, very strong. Let's plot it out. Okay. Plot that out. Let's go now. You don't want these boxes too big. See how I'm kind of minimizing them? All right. So let's go down to the daily. Now we have a clear picture, correct? All right. So let's check it out. Put my trend lines in here. Okay, we're on the daily. We also have a counter going on. Price is right here, as we can see, consolidating. It's on that support, right? It's within this whole region right here, okay? Now, we're on our 4 hour. What I want to look for, right, on this, I actually want to take this down. I want to take this down at least 120 pips down to the next level, right? We're in the middle of the level. So, yeah, I want to actually see this go down just for a couple, 150 pips or 118 pips, excuse me. Now let's go into the GBP CAD, right? GBP CAD, we're going to go to the monthly. Let's plot that out. See the supports and these resistance, support and resistance. This week, right? I'm going to be very cautious on the market. We don't know what's going to be tweeted this week, what's going to be actually coming up, and just be careful on this market this week. This month alone has been very shaky, and we get extra numbers, I believe, the beginning of October. So, yeah, just be careful on the market a little bit today, or not even today, this week, excuse me. Now we're on this weekly. What I'm going to do is I see, what's going to happen, but I want to plot these levels because level to level trading, it minimizes a lot of noise, right? So I see my low, I'm going to plot my support, Plot your support out. Okay. Now we also see the resistance. So we could plot them right on these two automatically. That's the beauty of it, right? All these rectangles are doing is giving you more insight. Giving you more insight with what price is doing always in those levels. See, you see how there's always a reaction at these levels, okay? So I have another level we see up here. I see one here. I'm gonna, okay. So let me push this up a little bit right here. Here, we got to fail here, we get here. Okay, so I'm just showing, you know, these areas. We get area right here, a bunch of turn areas, right? Reversal areas, we get breaks, right? We also get breaks, we get breaks and retests, so all these levels, prices are failing or they're breaking through those levels, right? So I see a next level as this level, just off of my eye, right? So what I want to do is I want to wait for this high to be broken, right? The 1 point, let me get this for you guys. Okay, so we got the 1.67014. Once that area gets broken, right? I do want to see this go bullish for about 700 pips from the weekly, right? From the weekly, yeah. So 730 pips to the next level, right? This is the daily. This is the daily itself, right? If we end up getting rejection on this 50, so if we get a rejection on this 50, we can see it come back to this level, okay? Right? That's what I want to do, is wait for the break. I want to wait for break areas, right? The broken areas are the best areas to really get in, right? I'm a swing trader, so I like to minimize all the noise as much can. I like to get into areas like the bottoms and tops and such, but when price is already moving, you don't want to get caught in the middle of the trade or trying to catch the trade, right? This looks like a pullback, correct? So if we get a pullback, a slight pullback that's going to happen, the reason why I also see this bullish, right? It's a huge consolidation state going on, but price has came from a bottom, right? Prices came from a bottom. This could reject at this level, right? But has to be a retest. There has to be some type of retest to happen. Like I was saying, CAD is moving with the oil, right? Everything that's going on with the oil situation, it's moving with it. That's why you're seeing all this consolidation, right? That's why you see all this consolidation through all last week, right? We got this big spike because that's what oil ended up doing, right? And there was a whole indecision for a while, only because tension is rallying up. So what I want to do is I want to see a pullback happen to the GCAD. Once this GCAD, right? Today is the market opening, you know, the 22nd of September. So what I'm going to see is, what I'm going to look for is a gap. I'm going to look for a gap in the market, right? There's a lot of Brexit issues going on, and there's a lot going on with the GBP itself. So if CAD and GBP are rocking together and there's a lot of issues going on between the both, we can see a lot of consolidation, right? There can be a lot of consolidation this week. But what I want to do is I want to look at this, right, as just a pullback. I know this is hitting a level. This is hitting a level, very strong level. But I do want to know that I do want to keep in mind there is economics, right? There's a whole bigger picture to this. So that's my observation. We're going to go to this high. Let me get a perimeter in there just for a level for y'all. Okay, so the 1.73157 after the break of the 1.67014, right? And like I was saying, if we get a pullback, we could see it come to this level, right? If it does pull all the way back down. If so, let's get another entry at this low, right? But what I'm just seeing is a slight pullback and a continuation up, okay? Now, let's go up to the USD NOK. I'm gonna plot out these levels on the monthly. We're very high up there, right? Very, very high up here. So, but I do want to mention something. It broke, right? It broke. This level has been broken and it has been tested. So this month has been tested and we're seeing very, very strong bullish movement. This weekly, what I'm seeing just off of the doji, there was an indecision that came. This was because of news also, matter of fact. So the NOK moves with the oil also. So if you're in any type of NOK, it moves also with that. I believe our GBP NOK a couple of weeks ago moved perfectly with it, and we got a lot of pips out of that. So let's plot these levels out, right? A lot of key levels, key levels, key levels. We get a key level, right? We have a top, and that top has yet to be tested, right? It's been tested twice up there a while ago. So let's check it out. Plot this level. This is, you see the rejections at this level, right? We're on a huge uptrend right now. Okay. Let's see another level. Like we're saying, do not make these huge, but you do want to fix them up nicely. So when you go to your daily, they're plotted out nicely for you. Cool. Ooh, a little bit too big. Because you're on a weekly, right? So when you zoom in more, you get the full picture. Boom, boom. So now on our daily, correct? I want to see this go to our top. Like I really want to see this hit back. How much more pips is this? Almost, okay, 900 pips. Yeah, I want to see this go about 900 pips up, or yeah, 900 pips. And we'll experience, if we experience a break at this level, right, then I want to go to my weekly and I want to really dissect this because it could be a pullback. This looks like a great pullback right on our support, right? We have support, price bounced greatly off of it, gave us a W formation, everything, right, on the daily. So now I want to go to my weekly. Now we're on the weekly and I want to see after the break, how much is it to the next level? We have 2,000 pips, okay? So let me plot this. Okay, so that is, let me see, 9.15903, right? If we can wait for that break, right? If we can hold off for a nice break, now that would be very nice to take this up about 2,000 pips, right? So we'll take that target up to 9.38045, okay? If price ends up rejecting at this level, right, at the 1.15903 area, what we can do is just take it right down to the pullback, right, to the 8.86885 area. We can take it right there. So we have two scenarios, right? But I see this as going bullish ultimately, okay? This is a high that it hasn't hit. With the tensions going on with the US, it's going to be pushing a lot of demand into the market, a lot of demand. So I'm looking at that as just we definitely have to get some bullish movement in there. I know we also got the Fed cuts and such, so price will go up for a little bit in the U.S. The U.S. knock, and we'll see some experience. So thank you guys for tuning in into the analysis. Also, will you like, subscribe? If you're wanting and needing more of these, this is basic knowledge, not even only basic, but for people that are well traders also, gather this, share it to some friends, share it to families, your teams, just share the wealth, you know what I mean? So thank you again for tuning in. And this is Chip Trades, and I'm out.